All right, everybody, welcome to another exciting edition of Lot Life.
Lot Life.
I like it. Here in the Randall Ford Studios. This is episode number, I forget.
No clue.
It's a high number. It's
50-something.
50-something.
Yeah.
We now have 42 subscribers at the time of airing of this. We could have more than that. I'm not exactly sure, but
Yeah.
it has been climbing, so we'd like to
Press the link is what we'd like for you to do.
Yes.
You can go subscribe to our YouTube right now. Pressing the link.
get in on the ground floor, because at some point we're gonna get to 50. And when we do,
We might throw a parade.
you want to be number in the 40s, so you can say, I watched them whenever they were worse.
I've seen a lot of people give giveaways. We ever gonna give giveaways?
Got the perfect thing. Giveaway. Hander Pants. We are a proud representative of Hander Pants. We are one of the few distributors of Hander Pants. Sales are going like crazy. They're just flying off the shelf. Well, they did the other day because I had to sit here and Andrew was like, get out of here. So it flew off the shelf, literally. This is also, as you remember on the last episode, it was the Audrey marriage edition of the podcast. This
She said
was
no,
what,
sadly. No, I'm just kidding.
this is what he is getting for his wedding gift. I know he's going to be excited.
Oh, he's gonna love
He
that.
asked for one for his beautiful bride as well.
I don't know if he asked.
But she's getting one too. So it's the Hander Pants female edition. So they're pink for those. So they're really neat. These are very handy.
Yeah, they're
Hence the
Hander
name,
Pants. I hope
Hander
they're handy.
Pants. Like them a lot. I know you don't.
I hate them.
When you get married,
absolutely
I'm going to
hate
give you a pair.
Well, starting here soon looks like we are never getting married. I'm just kidding. Jokes. I'm gonna get myself in trouble.
Yeah. Just touch a little bit, as we announced on the last podcast, the 11% off sale is going strong.
Mm-hmm.
We have been getting a lot of traction on that. It is really going well. Other dealers going, what the heck are you guys doing? You're so stupid. And it's like, if they're going one way, we want to go the other.
Exactly.
Be the first to do something, be the innovator, don't be the follower.
Yeah, I mean, you're doing it. You gotta think that's 11% off, $8,000 off, and you can get really good deals from that. I mean, there's some of those deals that hurt us just a little bit. But guys, I mean, are we doing it on Super Duty still?
We are.
We are doing it on Super
We are
Duty.
doing on Super Duties. We started the 10% sale. We excluded Raptors and Super Duties.
Yep.
Raptor is still excluded. They're just so hard to get. You can't hardly get them. You can't really put that into a sale. But we decided, everybody was coming saying, well, what about Super Duties? We're like, no, Super Duties aren't in it.
Yep.
And then it's like, we are a dealership of the people. So enough people spoke out and said, Super Duty, Super Duty. So we have put Super Duties in this. They are included. So you can get 11% off a Super Duty. Now, you people out there, if you say, well, we're going to ask about Raptors, I don't care. We're not doing it for Raptors.
We don't even have a Raptor.
No.
We still don't have a Raptor. We haven't had a Raptor on the lot in like a month.
Because we get it and they sell.
Yeah, they immediately
There are
sell.
people wait as we're unloaded for truck. Can I have that one?
Yeah.
I'm like, okay.
Yeah, it's like they have a sixth sense for it. They're
Yeah,
like, hey, a
exactly.
Raptor truck a Raptor just landed on Randall Ford's lot.
Yeah. Now, I know you had something you wanted to talk about.
Yeah, so I was doing some research last night. I didn't know Ford actually, this is all AI. I didn't know Ford made the most two expensive vehicles through Cadillac. And I'm not talking about Ferraris. I'm not talking about high-end those vehicles because Ferraris and
Those would be considered exotics.
Exotics,
So you're
yes.
talking non-exotics. Ford has the
Non-exotics.
two highest priced non-exotic
Correct.
vehicles.
Yes, correct. And so, which is one of them is a GT, which is that's one of the racing cars that Ford made a long time ago. Henry made Ford a long time ago. Well, I mean, he didn't make it himself, but he has one made. But the GT, it's over $500,000. And then we have the GTD, which is the new Mustang coming out. It hasn't dropped out yet, but it's the new Mustang, and it has
Now, what is the date? When are we supposed to see the first one in production?
So it's already been in production. Now, having one on the lot you'll probably see one in a year or two. But
Are we going to get those, or are those order only?
They're order only, and I think you have to put half down.
Yeah.
Is $150,000 is what you have to do once you put the order in. But they'll make it for you. So if you're going to spend $300,000 on a Mustang, then yeah, you got to put half of it down to order it. But yeah, those two vehicles right there are the most expensive vehicles, and I'll tell you about the other vehicles and what everybody else has. So
I'm just checking the limited edition Ford Escort is not on the
No,
list.
it is
even
not.
though it's a collector's item.
It is a collector's item.
not.
It's not on the list because you gotta think the GT is. I mean, it starts around 500,000. It can go up to the millions, is what the GT can go to. So it just depends on what year, stuff like that, everything like that.
Now, I don't know if you can do this, but is there a way for you to show pictures on the podcast right now as we're talking about
I can
this?
show the GT. So I'll show the vehicles I'll just say on the GT is $500,000, and then the GTD is $300,000, which that's a new vehicle. I'll show it to you, more futuristic Mustang.
Yeah.
But I was looking at like Kia. Kia, they have a Kia K9, and it's around $60,000. It's not even
that's
close.
not the same.
Yeah, it's not even close.
Corvette. What's the highest price Corvette?
So Corvette, you're looking at Chevy Corvette. It's about $120,000, and that's the Z06. So Chevrolet Corvette, and it's $100,000. It can go over $100,000, but it's a Z06.
Now Dodge put out some
Dodge is
super expensive muscle car as one of their last muscle cars.
so
did they
the
not?
SRT is the Dodge Challenger, and it's an SRT, and it runs up to $90,000 to $95,000. Sometimes can get over $100,000 as well. And you're even looking at Hyundai, $80,000. Cadillac, you're looking at $150,000 in Cadillac, but you're still not beating Ford.
No.
Even though Cadillacs, you would think Cadillac's a little bit more expensive. Volkswagen, $90,000. Subaru's looking at $65,000. And then even BMW, you think BMW would be like, man, BMW's got to have an expensive car. $130,000 is what BMW has. And then what else we got? Chrysler, $60,000. GMC actually has one that's $110,000. So their Hummer truck, the EV Hummer truck. So it's $110,000. And then did I miss any? Audi? You would think Audi would have one. $200,000, so it still doesn't beat $300,000 that
still
the
pretty
GTD.
expensive.
Yeah, Audi R8 V10, so performance. So
Wow.
it's a $200,000 car. But yeah, I was like, that's crazy that Ford has, because I mean we have the #1 best-selling truck in America. So I was like, they make expensive cars too. They don't just make, nice truck. They make it for everyone.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter what you're doing, what you're looking for. They make Mustangs, trucks, SUVs for moms. I mean, or dads if you're going on to it. Then you make, if you want an exotic, I guess, type vehicle, Ford still makes that. And you're a Ford person, you want something expensive. Hey, you got two choices, GT and a GTD. So I just thought that was cool, and I was going to share it with y'all.
That is pretty cool.
Yeah.
I never would have thought that. So
Yeah, I
I never
wouldn't
really
either.
thought about it that much, but it's like, wow.
Yeah, it's definitely different. Something to hear from Ford. So yeah,
And if you haven't ever looked at the GTs, look those up. Look at some footage of those. They're a pretty neat car.
They really are. There's also a video. I guess there's a movie over them of the GTs when they were first coming out, about Henry Ford and all kinds of stuff like that. But they made a movie over it of him getting into the car and them racing and going super fast, and it was going crazy fast. But yeah, Ford done it right on that, I think.
So let me ask you this.
Sure.
I know that you, I don't know if idolize, look up to, what is the word, Mr. Beast.
Oh yeah,
And I know that you always will come in and say, hey, guess what he did today? He tore up this, he tore up that. He saw how long this would go until it blew up.
No, that is Whistling Diesel.
Oh, okay.
Whistling Diesel is a guy on YouTube, if you ever want to look it up, but he just tears up vehicles. Yeah.
Has he ever done that to one of these vehicles?
He's not done it to a GT, but he done it to...
What was the most expensive vehicle he did?
I've done it to a Ferrari. I think is the most expensive vehicle he's done it to, but he did do a Ford. He has done a Ford.
Okay.
He's done a Ford F350 Platinum. He buried it, and he also done a Model T.
He buried it and dig it up to see what would...
No, he buried it and then started it to see how long it would run.
Well, that's not the first time that has happened.
What do you mean?
One of my heroes also, they tried to do that. A Mr. Lone Wolf McQuaid,
What did he do?
also known as Chuck Norris.
What did he do? He buried a truck.
He was in a Blazer, and the bad guys put his Blazer, had a big supercharge on it. They put his Blazer down in a big ditch and they covered him up with the whole thing of dirt trying to kill him off. And he starts that Blazer up, drives right through the dirt.
Yeah.
It was real.
No, it was not.
Chuck Norris can do anything.
Well, he didn't drive it out. He just buried it, seen everything was starting to crack. He started it and seen how long it would run. But yeah, he tore that truck up too. But
Still same thing.
yeah, the Model T, you wouldn't think he would do an old classic car. He did an old classic car, bought a Model T. I don't know if we have one in our showroom, but yeah, he tore that thing. I mean, he was slamming the door. He's done a Cybertruck, which is now, the new Cybertrucks.
Yeah,
He's
I don't
done
care
a lot.
about
Yeah.
that. So,
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
he's-
tear it up.
Yeah,
you
Ferraris.
just park it, it'll tear itself up.
Yeah, well, that's true. Yeah, they've been rusting apparently. So, but yeah, that's basically all we got. Guys, don't miss out on our 11%
sale.
Yes.
We can't emphasize it enough. 11%. We would like to sell all of our cars off the lot. Make Ford bring a special shipment of vehicles to us. Maybe if we sell them all off, they'll give us one of these expensive
Maybe
cars.
they'll
just
give
as
us a
reward.
GT.
Yeah. So let's try it.
And I would love to see one in person.
So click the link.
Oh yeah, click the link, go to our YouTube, subscribe to our YouTube. We're at 42 subscribers, so I'm hoping we'll get to 50.
Yeah. Hopefully you will look at this and say they said 42. This shows 52.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
I know.
Go ahead and share and like if you don't mind. More shares out there gets us out there. I mean, it's a button to you, but it means the world to us. So guys, go ahead and do that for us, and we're out.